What's going on YouTube? Vidya James here. Finally got the PSP nub. Um, little story. And Monster Hunter 4G thing. Had this for about a year because this game came out in about February of last year. So hundreds of hours of playtime, and the freaking C-Stick has become almost completely unresponsive. Down almost doesn't work at all, which is disastrous for something that controls the camera. So I've been looking up ways to fix it and found out that you can replace it with a PSP nub, which I'm about to do. Because, yeah, I don't know why. I really don't know why Nintendo didn't go with a second slider pad or a second D-pad. Anything would have been better than the stupid little frickin' nub here that I like to call the clitoris. So you guys can get an idea of what I'm having to deal with. We're going to start up Monster Hunter Generations. Yo, what's up? I think the best way to show you how bad and unresponsive this has become is to just go to the configure calibrate right circle pad. So, oops. So you can see here, barely moves at all. Down requires a shit ton of force. So the only way to get down now is to go up and push it all the way down like that, which is completely unintuitive. Trying to play the game and then you have to do this number to get the camera to come down, and yeah, and left to right. It's so unreliable now. It's just not working. Get a little close up, maybe you can see how bad it's become. See that is worn the fuck down. That, like, having to dig my nail in it. You can see it's a little warped. The problem with the way that was designed is because over time, the rubber, like the oil in your hands, and constant pressure on the thing will warp the rubber, and it won't fucking pick up the signals that well. So we are going to gut this bitch. So make sure that's shut off, and we are going to get that. And this is a handy dandy little husky thing got for Christmas about 2 years ago. So we will get these pieces off of here. Now, if you're having to put in an SD card, you should already be familiar with this end. Alright. So, and now we take that out. Still makes me more than a little bit nervous. Alright. Should probably take that out. And we shall take out the SD card. 32 gigger. So, should probably take out the game as well. Let's see, we got a couple more screws here that we need to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I believe 7 and 8. So, one of the things about this, you can take this out, but that's probably not, yeah. So we'll probably need to keep that for a second. Awesome. So I'm just gonna pause the video. I'm just gonna pause the recording here to save you guys the boredom of watching me take all these things out. See you in a bit. Alrighty then, we are back. We've taken out all the screws. I got the little rubber nubs out on these two top parts here. So let's remove this casing. Be careful here. If I remember correctly, these guys are attached like that. Yep. Definitely want to be careful with that. Whew. So we're going to need to keep that. Alright. Very interesting to see the inside of this thing now, isn't it? So now we're going to have to unseat more screws. So just in case, you guys need to be sure this and this don't get pulled out. Alright. So I've got more unscrewing to do, so I'll see you guys in another minute or two. And we are back again. We have removed the 3 screws from this little ditty here. Switch this out. This is literally, and that is literally it right there. That is your switch. So if you were going to just pop this out, this is what you're looking at here. There are some, I've seen some tutorials where people just pull this out, or just rip this out really. And that is what you're looking at when you do so. Now, you take that out so you can see very plainly. I'm trying to help get this thing in focus here. Just how warped it has become. That it's not even a perfect cylinder anymore. It's in very bad shape. Adjust the brightness here so you can see what we're looking at. This is what you're dealing with. This is the source of our woes. You can see it's very much warped. Very much warped. It's a shame, really. It's a damn shame. But that was the design choice that Nintendo went with. So, but as you can see, going back to this thing, you have a diamond right there. Zoom in a little bit. That right there is a diamond. So we take our PSP nub here we got from Amazon. Hopefully I won't send it flying all over the fucking place. Like all the swear words I was freaking throwing out, trying to fucking move the camera when I was tracking monsters with this fucking piece of shit. Alright. So this is the PSP nub. Kind of ironic. I've been on record as saying that the PSP the PlayStation Vita is a much better system in terms of design than 3DS. And here using a part from its predecessor to fix the current one. So this little nub right here has to line up with that. So we basically have to put it in sideways in order for it to seat properly. Naturally, we won't be doing this here because, you know, we won't be able to fucking see it. So the next phase is to put the screws back in and then snap this in on the other side. So we'll skip the boring part when I see you guys in a minute. And hey y'all, we're back. That was a shit ton of effort to just get that thing. All that to basically end up with this. I mean, it just, why Nintendo? Why did you do that to me? So, that is what that's gonna look like now. See there? It's a diamond. Unfortunately, this camera does not focus too well. I apologize for that. There you go. That's more like it. So, you have to line up that basically diagonal. So, shit. I'm bad at this! Let's get that. I lay this down and then set it on top. And there we are. Now, does feel like it might stick a little bit. Well, let's see. It closes, which is good. So now, the real deal is to test it. Hopefully, we didn't fuck everything up. Back this up a little bit. Stay fresh. Yeah, as much as the game hates me, I still love Splatoon. So, the system still works. Looks like those buttons still work. Alright. So, cross my fingers. Yeah. What's this? I hate myself sometimes. All the time. So, let's go to calibrate right circle pad. Let's see how this works. Oh, god damn, that's a hell of a lot better. Like, a hell of a lot better. So y'all can see, I got the left and I got the right. Getting down. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Getting number one with a bullet. Loaded in complex. And it doesn't rotate as well, but it's not the rotation I need. I just need left and right to be able to go. So I might need to reseat that. Yeah, I need to reseat that up. Yeah, that's just the thing. I might need some glue to get that to seat properly. But this is already a big improvement. This is already a huge improvement because it just was straight up not working before. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, there were people that tells you that you shouldn't just tear this out, but considering you saw that, how much trouble it was to open this fucking thing up, how many screws you had to undo, it probably is a lot less effort, especially if this is already broken like this thing was, to just pull this shit out. I know for a fact this isn't gonna work, so there's no reason to ever put it back in. So, fortunately I have spares of these things in case of worst case scenario. So, that is much better. I am looking forward to being able to actually control the camera. Alright, we are doing a little update video here now that I've got this thing properly seated. And you can see here, up, as you saw before, the thing was going all over the place. But alright, it's just now it's hitting the rotation. It goes back to the center. That's fucking gorgeous right there. This is working like 100% better than the other stick was. Like hitting down in the diagonals, like, whew. Hitting down was such a pain in the ass, even from the get-go. But this is working so much better. But yeah, to reiterate, if I had known it would have been that much trouble and all I really needed to do was rip that shit out, I would have just ripped that shit out. If you're one of those guys that, one of those people, so sorry, that does not want to risk damaging your system, you could open it the long way like I did, but honestly, it's a little rubber nub. It's not critical. I mean, really what you're looking to do is cut this and cut these two pieces here. So there's not much holding it in. So you're not really going to be risking damaging much, if anything. So, honestly, if you really don't care about that nub, tear that shit out. It's not worth as much trouble as you're going to be going through. Like, there's like a dozen screws you'd have to get into. So, that is what I have now, and I am loving it. I'm going to be getting back into Monster Hunter in a big way now. So, if y'all play Monster Hunter 4, maybe at some point I'll see y'all online. Until then, so that's it. That is a successful project. So hopefully I won't need to do that again anytime soon, but I'll probably need to do it at least once because I know I have at least one friend that wants to get that shit out. So, until next time, see you guys later. I'm Vidya James. I'm just playing.